Most gym goers face a common issue. Their upper body is well developed, but their legs remain small, like stick legs, even though many are conscious of training their lower body. However, achieving impressive thigh development is not just about training harder. There are 5 common mistakes that severely limit leg muscle growth. Today, I will explain these mistakes and how to fix them so you can apply them to your training routine, helping your lower body progress quickly. Before diving into the details, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. To help you visualize, let's briefly review the structure of the quadriceps. The quadriceps, also known as the front thigh muscles, are a group of 4 muscles located at the front of your thigh, making them the largest muscle group in the body. Developing this group well is the key to building the impressive legs you're aiming for. Among the 4 quad muscles, the rectus femoris has a unique structure, which I'll explain later in the video. Since the front thigh consists of 4 distinct muscles, you need to choose your exercises and structure your lower body workouts strategically. Some people see good quad development just by squatting, but others aren't as lucky. To understand why, let's explore the first training mistake. The barbell squat is often recommended as the best exercise for leg development. However, this exercise requires significant involvement from the core muscles such as the abs and lower back. Studies show that during squats, the lower back is activated almost as much as some quad muscles. This isn't a bad thing, as your lower back also strengthens over time. But if your main goal is to develop your quads, this can be an issue. Some people experience lower back fatigue before their quads reach failure. Of course, your training program should include exercises to strengthen your lower back and core over time. Alternatively, you can use machines like the hack squat. This machine has a backrest in a slanted position, allowing knee extension like a squat, but the backrest supports the load, reducing stress on your lower back. This lets you focus on your quads, pushing them close to failure without worrying about core weakness. In reality, most gyms don't have hack squat machines. A solution is to use the Smith machine for squats. The Smith machine increases body stability, significantly reducing lower back involvement, allowing you to focus on your quads. When squatting on the Smith machine, avoid low rep ranges or excessively heavy weights, as your spine's movement is somewhat restricted. Instead, choose 8 to 12 or even 15 reps. A 2022 meta-analysis found that Smith machine squats are just as effective as free weight squats for quad development, and in some cases, even more effective. So don't hesitate to use Smith machine squats. At the end of the video, I'll show you how to incorporate this into your training program. Now, let's discuss the second mistake in targeting quad development. This mistake relates to how you perform exercises. By adjusting your form during leg exercises, you can shift more focus to the quads instead of the glutes or lower back. This involves the angle of your shins. The more your shins tilt forward, the greater the knee movement, which increases quad involvement, as their primary function is knee extension. For example, a squat stance that pushes the knees forward creates more tension in the quads. However, many people have inflexible ankle joints, making it hard to push their knees forward during squats. This stance makes it difficult to prioritize the quads over the glutes and lower back. The solution is to thoroughly warm up your ankles to increase joint mobility. A quicker fix is to place a thin weight plate under your heels during squats if your ankles lack flexibility. However, this is only suitable for lighter weights and higher reps, not heavy weights with low reps. The knee angle principle applies not only to squats, but also to many other leg exercises to better target the desired muscle. A 2008 study analyzed muscle activation during leg presses and found that placing your feet lower on the platform increases quad involvement due to a larger knee angle compared to a higher foot placement. This prioritizes the quads over the glutes. You can apply this principle to exercises like lunges, Bulgarian split squats, or other leg movements. Instead of keeping your knees above your toes, push them forward, or elevate your heels with a plate if your ankles aren't flexible. The third mistake relates to your ego. We often want to train legs with very heavy weights, as heavy lifting is one way to create progressive overload for muscles. But heavy weights don't always overload the target muscle. With the adjustments mentioned in the second mistake, like elevating your heels, you'll need to squat or perform leg exercises with lighter weights. Though the weight is lighter, the range of motion for the quads is much greater, so it doesn't reduce muscle stimulation. In fact, it targets the quads more and reduces stress on other areas, like the lower back. Therefore, overcome your ego, lower the weight, and control the movement well. Perform the full range of motion and feel the primary muscle working in each rep. You can also slow down the tempo. When the quads are lengthened, lower the weight slowly for about 3 seconds, then contract to extend your legs.
This helps you feel the quads activate strongly, even with much lighter weights. The fourth mistake concerns your training program structure. The quads consist of 4 muscles, one of which, the rectus femoris, is unique because it crosses the hip joint, attaching to the pelvis, and extends down the thigh across the knee. Due to this structure, besides knee extension, the rectus femoris also aids in hip flexion. Thus, among the quad muscles, the rectus femoris isn't well activated in exercises like squats or leg presses, though these are great for the other quad muscles. The rectus femoris is better activated in exercises like leg extensions or sissy squats. Many studies show that the rectus femoris isn't heavily activated during squats. A 2021 study had one group perform squats and another perform leg extensions. After 5 weeks, the leg extension group showed superior rectus femoris growth at all 3 measured sites, while the squat group showed no significant growth in the rectus femoris. Before sharing a training program for rectus femoris development, let's move to the 5th common mistake. This mistake is about your effort. To build muscle, you must push exercises close to failure, at least for 3 sets per exercise. Honestly, it's easier to reach near failure in upper body exercises. But ask yourself, do you stop leg exercises as soon as you feel your legs working? The quads are the largest muscle group requiring significant blood flow during training, which can feel uncomfortable. But those who push through this discomfort will have standout legs. I don't encourage reckless training without a scientific basis, but if your technique is safe, try to push past this discomfort during leg workouts. Besides effort, supplements like pre-workout can help, proven safe and effective for boosting strength, mental focus, and a sense of triumph during intense sessions. For any muscle group to grow well, you must apply pressure. Just like in life, pressure creates diamonds. How to apply this to your training routine? If free weight squats don't get your quads close to failure, consider switching to hack squats or Smith machine squats. For leg presses, place your feet lower to prioritize knee extension. Use Bulgarian split squats with adjustments to target the quads. After compound exercises, include isolation movements like leg extensions or sissy squats to emphasize the rectus femoris. Lower the weight and choose a rep range that allows you to connect your mind to the target muscle. Especially with adjustments to stress the quads, overcome yourself to apply enough pressure for muscle growth. Thank you for following my channel. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments to let me know my efforts aren't in vain. Greetings from the YouTube channel of Total Health Talk.